I'm Carole, and I'm 83 years old. I was 17 and a half, this photograph was taken, when I first came into England. At this particular time, I was living in Singapore, and then I married a soldier and I came across to England. That's how my life is. But no regrets. And I've got a family of 2 children, 6 grandchildren, and 16 great. Well, the people used to stop and stare at me, and I used to feel embarrassed. Sometimes I used to cry, and people used to come and say, "What's the matter? Why are you crying?" And I said, "Oh, people are all staring at me." She says, "Well, they will stare at you and look at you because you're more or less the first person that we've seen that's a different colour from us." Coming into England, it was a right shock for me. And the moment it hit me when I put my foot on the plane, and I knew there's no turning back. I said, "Can I just go back and say bye to my parents again?" They said, "No, love, you've already done it once." And of course I burst out crying. I cried so much on that plane. I bet the person that sat next to me were glad that I got off. But those things do stick in my mind. They are memories that I'll never forget. I tell my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren about it. I said it wasn't a laughing matter. But I would never change my life again for nobody, you know. For anybody to move from their own country to come here and start a life. Because to tell you the truth, I didn't know anything about anything at all. I had to learn from the very beginning. But now I've got over it, and now I can do anything anybody wants to do. You know, I learned to cook. That's a shock. Make cups of tea, coffee, and I get on with my life anyway. And I do make a lot of friends, and I still speak to people a lot. And nobody's ever ignored me in Malta, never. They always stop and speak to me and ask me how I am. But life is really different in England. But I've gotten used to it now. I've been in this country a long, long time. I came in here when I was 17, and I'm 83 now. I shall soon be 84. We used to go dancing and all that to the cinemas. He liked the cinemas, and he knew I loved dancing. So he used to find out places so I could go and dance anyway. I tell them all my stories and all that. Sometimes they really think, "Nana, you're making it up." I said, "No, this is the truth. You see, this is for you all to hear what I say about my country and about me. And when you have your children, you can tell them that. Smile, because I always did a lot of that. And be happy, and just take the world as it comes. Don't think bad of everybody. You only have your life once. And try and learn the good way and help people and do what you can for others.